You're going to love this. Trust me, what you're seeing now is my normal state.
Welcome, I'm Spaghetti King, and this will be GigixHunter? GigixHunter? Probably Gigix, right? You're finally home! This came out, yesterday for me right now, so, yeah, I mean, I guess, to introduce GigixHunter, best thing I could say is, this video right here, one of the best ASMRs I've ever listened to. But, we should focus on the task at hand, so, this begins rather simply. You have, a girl on the phone. It is quiet, quiet to the point where I could not hear it without headphones. It was pretty quiet. Although, her audios tend to be a little bit more on the quiet side. So, quiet beginning, but she's talking on the phone, I guess doing the work, it seems, as far as you can tell. And then she tells the person she's talking to phone her back in 15-ish minutes. Then she goes, and she states later that apparently she thought that you were a thief or whatever, you were some burglar criminal coming in, so she was going to call the cops on you and whatnot. And I could probably make some snappy, funny political joke about that, but I won't. So, she sees you, and you're home, and she's like, "Oh, welcome home, yeah." It's like, yeah, okay, well, I'll come back, on some, Pokemon Snap mode. Welcome back. Okay, we're here, right? So, you go on hug mode, and you go on smooch mode, and it's all hunky-dory, it's all good. Yeah, so, I mean, I guess I can talk about the smooches, because we always have to kind of, rate the smooches. Middle of the road, but good, and effective, especially in the scenario. The scenario makes it more effective, because, there's a difference between just, a good smooch, and then, the smooch is, the scenario makes the smooch even better, right? Difference between that, right? So, yeah, I just cut my hair, so my hair is just, it never works. It never works when you have curly hair, but it is what it is, right? So, then it pretty much goes to her explaining how it was like when you weren't there, this 2-week-long gap. 2 weeks, very painful from what we can infer, right? I mean, not to be hyperbolic, but, she says she was, looking at the plants and talking to plants. And, it's what happens when you have nothing to do, right? I mean, hey, it is something people need in their life, right? It's something that the internet has taken away, is just those moments when you kind of just sit around and have nothing to do. You're just sitting, and you're just there, and then there's just no stimulation, there's just kind of nothing happening to you. The internet has taken that away for a lot of people, and you know what? I think we kind of need that in a lot of cases. But, in this case, right, we'll just make the exemption, right? So, I've returned from my trip with the bros, not even with the bros, just with the guys, right? And I don't know what I did. Apparently this corporation is kind of a bit of on the slavery and we're gonna debt slave, you know what I'm saying? What am I saying? Basically, it's on the high intense labor, you're not paid much, debt slave, modern standard kind of level, modern world. Stage capitalism, and you're back, and it's you went in and you did the business, right? And you're back, and she doesn't need to worry anymore, and that's good, right? It's it's good hug moment, it's good, it's a good show moment, right? So, she's going on, and I'm just want to check if I haven't missed anything. Oh yeah, so, she asks, whatnot, is work actually done? And then you're like, yeah. yeah. And then she's like, goes so happy mode, so happy, I'm so happy, And then a Capri Sun moment, and it's like, yeah. And, it's actually a really good moment. In fact, I'm actually going to play it right now. I'm going to play it. The highlights, number 2. 620, I believe. And I'll play that for you because it was actually just so good. So, you know.
So happy. I'm so happy. Do you want me to cook you anything, or do you want to do something? Do you want? Are you craving anything? Are you hungry? Are you thirsty? You know, is there anything that I can do for you?
Sublime, sublime, sublime. Very good. Very good. So, yeah, just like, you know, wholesome wife moment over here. Like, oh, what can I do for you? What can I do for you? Whatnot. It's like, ladies, it's what we live for. I'll just say, nothing like, dude. Nothing like, dude. But, you know, that was a great moment. And, you know, from there, you pretty much just go and, a couple more smooches. You know, she's all like, oh, what do you want to do? You know, whatever. And it's, you know, this real nice, you know, nice inquisition. And, then eventually her co-worker person who she was talking to, like, phones back to her. In the midst of the smooching, too. And then you kind of, like, keep smooching while it happens. It seems like the kind of vanity you go in. Just, you know, you're going in, right? You're excited. So you're just going, right? You're just going. But, you know, then I guess you know, sit down and let your aching back rest. You're like, you know, you just go and you just chill, and it's like, yeah, there you go. So that's it. So okay, that's the scenario. So, yeah. So the progression of the characterization, pretty basic, pretty good, right? Like I said, it's really not much more than I said because it's pretty much just like a reaction kind of thing. So it's literally like just like you go in, she talks to you, says she missed you, you know, asks how the situation is, and then you explain that, and etc., etc. And it's like I said, it's basic progression, and the characterization you get is also what I said. So pretty much nothing more to establish on that end than just the summary, right? So on that end, basic. The best thing about this video is actually, like I said, the reactions. I played a highlight for you. The other highlights are very good. That's the whole thing. That's the whole thing. Is the good reactions, the good, you know, back hug mode. You know that. You know you're back, and it's like, yeah. So that's the best thing about the structure of it, is those kind of like reaction parts. So last thing I have to talk about is the technical stuff. The art is pretty basic. You just have this girl like looking back at the audience. What does that make me think of? Maria Takeuchi, right? But I'm not in the 1980s. So you know, you know, is what it is. You know, she's just basic anime girl, happy look on her. White dress, brown hair, looking at you, smiling. Yeah, you know, because in a happy mode. Happy mode, I'm so happy. Happy. You know, be happy, right? And then the only other thing is the rating. So, you know, that's pretty much it. Audio, 3 out of 5, because again, always with Gigix, it's always a little bit quiet. Wholesome rating, 5 out of 5, definitely. And this is like Wholesome 101. This is where you're at, right? Overall rating, 8 out of 10. Rank, Legend. So, I found the structure kind of, you know, not exceptional, but very good. But it's rank Legend because, you know, personally it had a very nice appeal. Again, the rank is more of like my personal opinions on it, whereas the overall rating is more of like the structure and kind of like an objective angle. So, that's how that is, right? So, again, it's kind of like a personal rating and like a objective kind of thing, because there's kind of a dichotomy between them, right? So that was all. So GigixHunter, you know, once again good, you know, wholesome, we like it, you know, happy mode, and you know, that's all I have to say. So thank you for watching. I'm Spaghetti King. I love you all, and farewell.